this life that I have right now, everything in my life, the money, the career, the people around me, I manifested them. Everything I want. If I want money, I do like this and I receive them. If I want that man, I do like this and I receive him. If I want that house, I do like this and I receive it. I have the lucky girl syndrome. I am the main character. Everything I want, I receive it instantly. So if you also want to know how to do that, then watch this video, because I'm gonna tell you step by step what are my secrets and how can you achieve your dream life. Okay, so first of all, one of the most important things that you can do in manifestation is understand it. Have patience. You know, here's the thing. Let's say you pray, you know, and you say, please God, I want wealth, I want money. Please God, put me on the path of my career. And the next day, you lose your job. Everything goes wrong. You are kicked out, you know, of your job. You don't have money anymore. You don't know what to do. You're desperate. I didn't manifest that. Why did I ask for money and I lost my job? Why did I ask for true love? Why did I ask for a partner and I still can't attract anyone in my life? I'm telling you why exactly. You have to understand also the negative sides of the manifestation. Not everything is just colorful and bright and positive. Probably you lost that job because you asked for money, because you asked for wealth. That's not where you could find wealth. Get out of there. Go find something else. Go focus on something else. That's not where you will receive the wealth that you prayed for. Okay, you asked God for love, you asked God to feel loved, you manifested love into your life. Why you can't attract anyone? Why does no one loves you? Why are you still by yourself? Probably because you have to learn how to love yourself first. Probably because the love is actually there. You have to learn how to love yourself first, and then you will find a partner. Love, it's also when it comes to yourself. Be specific. What kind of love? You asked for love, okay, maybe God wants you to love yourself more. Listen, you have to understand manifestation, because the moment you manifest something and your life is completely falling apart, that's because your new life, okay, the one that you want, will cost your old life. That's why things are falling apart. You prayed for love, and that's why you will lose everybody, because no one from your friend group actually loved you, because your partner didn't love you. You prayed for love, and God is taking the people that doesn't love you away. You have to understand all of the sides of manifestation and how it actually works. So be prepared. Be prepared to lose before you win. You know, I have so many people, they're telling me, you know, manifestation is not real because I never manifested being poor. I was always afraid of it. And that's exactly why you manifested it. Your fear. You just run away from it. Your subconscious mind kept on telling you, I don't want to be poor, I don't want to be poor. What if I'm gonna be broke? What if, you know, what if I'm gonna do that? What if I'm gonna lose that amount of money? And that's why you became broke. You didn't want to manifest it. But there was your subconscious mind, a little part there that kept on whispering to you, I'm broke, I don't have money, I'm afraid of being poor. And that's why you became poor. Manifestation is not only when you want to manifest something. Manifestation is not when you wake up and you say, I'm rich, I'm pretty, you know, for 10 times over and over again. Manifestation is what you are. You are the world is just projecting you. Whoever you are inside is projecting outside of you. You're outside, it's your inside. If you don't believe me, take a look. Take a look at your mom, at your father, think about them. You are gonna see their personalities is literally parts of you. Deep parts of you. Maybe let's say you have a narcissist father, you know, an angry father. Maybe that's your angry part. Maybe that's an aggressive part of you. Maybe your dad, it's a part of your subconscious mind. The aggressive side of yourself. Change yourself so you can change the world around you. I'm scared to be broke, and that's why you're gonna be broke. Because that fear, you don't realize that fear is projecting. The fear, the worry, it's so strong. Is stronger than your desire, and that's why it's manifesting on your outside. That's why you're manifesting it. So if you manifested money but you feel like money can just stick to you, you know, you just got kicked out of your job and whatever, just listen to your intuition. Just know that this is a part of your manifestation happening. You know, so sometimes we are so stuck in a situation and we think about it. Why is this happening to me? You know, why am I here? But you don't realize that you are actually in the middle of what you prayed for, of what you manifested for. You are actually going there. But that's a journey. That's the journey. You have to be focused. You just lost your job? Okay, it was for a reason. That was not for you. Whatever is meant for you, it's gonna stick to you. Do you understand? It was not for you. See, what are you gonna learn from that? Why did God wanted you to lose your job? This is how the universe is communicating to us. This is how the universe is speaking to us. Through the actions of other people. They're showing you. The universe is showing you the path always. You just have to listen to it. Vibrate at the same frequency that your dream is vibrating at. Listen. You can't want to become a millionaire, you can't manifest to become a millionaire, and you are acting and you have the mentality of a broke person. You can't just have the mindset, you can't just act like a broke person and manifest being a millionaire. You have to match the vibration, you have to vibrate at the same frequency. The outside, as I said, is reflecting whatever we are inside, not what we think we are, but what we actually are. You won't manifest what you want to manifest. You will manifest what you are. So I'm gonna leave here for you guys the vibrational frequency chart and you can take a look. So those are the energies that you have to feel so you can attract positive stuff into your life. Okay, so what you want to do is vibrating at the top. You have to feel love, you have to feel gratitude, you have to work with yourself to the point where you're gonna, like every single day, you have to try to include those energies into your life. Let's say when you wake up, try to be grateful, so we can include gratitude. How am I feeling right now? What am I grateful for? Am I feeling good? Thank you. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that I have what to eat today. I'm really grateful that I woke up again. I'm really grateful that today I meet with my friends or whatever. Just find the little stuff to be grateful for. So basically, if you want to attract positive stuff into your life, if you want to attract the money that you want, the boyfriend that you want, whatever you want, your dream life, we have to meet the top frequencies. Try to be grateful. If you're grateful, the universe is gonna give you more. There is no otherwise. If you're grateful, you're gonna keep on receiving more. You're gonna keep on attracting more to you. Gratitude is a really high frequency. The higher you're vibrating, the higher stuff you're attracting to you. This is exactly how it works. If you start to love yourself, if you love yourself, if you look into the mirror, if you start to say, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with myself, I love myself. If you start to make yourself compliments, if you start to spend more time with yourself alone, invest more into yourself, you are gonna attract lots of love into your life. A lot of people that are gonna love you. You're gonna attract only love. Why? Because you are love. Because you already love yourself. And those things are just coming to you naturally. Only because you love yourself, you attract what you are. If you are love, you attract love. If you show gratitude, you are gonna keep on attracting stuff to be more grateful for. So in this case, try to think as yourself as the things that you already want to be. Let's say, for example, you want to become rich, okay? You want to become a millionaire, you want money. Try to think about it. How will the millionaire act right now? Okay, let's say you wake up from the bed. What will the millionaire do right now? Will the millionaire stay on their phone or sting in the morning? Will the millionaire think negatively about themselves, about their money? How will the millionaire think, act like that? So try already to be the things that you want. Okay, wake up in the morning and say those affirmations. I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I love myself, until it gets into your subconscious mind. And this is what's gonna drive you to your goal. You want to become a millionaire, but you don't have the mentality of a millionaire. How are you gonna get there? Everything, it's imagination. Even this phone that you hold right now and you're watching me, this thing was once in someone's imagination. This thing is just someone's thoughts. This thing, it's something that once started in the human brain. So if you have this dream, let's say, okay, you want to become a millionaire, you have first to think like a millionaire. Try to be more positive with yourself. Stop thinking about yourself as being broke. I grew up in a family, my mom always used to say, we are so poor, we are so broke, we have nothing. And that's exactly what kept on happening. Well, you know what? We kept on being broke. My whole childhood, we kept on being broke and poor and stuff like that, only because I was literally going crazy when I was hearing her saying stuff like that. We're poor, we broke, we can't afford the bread, whatever. Do you not understand those things are actually affecting your life? What are you doing? If you have a child, would you speak to that child like that? Would you tell that child, you're broke, you're poor, you're forever gonna be broke, you're so ugly? Would you tell that child that thing? No. So why would you say that to yourself? Why would you say that about your own life? If you wouldn't say that to an innocent child, don't say that to yourself. Okay, so this is gonna make it way easier for you. I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that every single word you say, it doesn't matter if you say it to another person, if you say it to yourself, the moment you say something, imagine it running through the universe and coming back to you like a boomerang, and then it hits you. If you go outside and you tell someone, oh my gosh, you're so ugly, you're so fat, did you know that your brain actually doesn't know the difference? Your brain doesn't know the difference between you telling something bad to a person or you telling that thing to yourself. It doesn't matter if it's negative or, positive stuff. If you say that to a person, your brain is gonna think you're talking about yourself. Those words are getting into your subconscious mind. The moment you're judging someone, it's getting in your brain. Your brain is gonna believe that you actually said that to yourself. And that's what you're gonna become. You're fat, you're ugly, you're poor. Your brain thinks you're talking about you. Your brain doesn't know the difference. You are insulting yourself. You insulting other people, you're insulting yourself. So I want you to start day by day, cut every single negative affirmation. Every single time you say something out of your mouth, a negative stuff, I'm so ugly, I'm so fat, I'm broke, I'm poor, take a paper and write that thing down. Write it down. The moment you catch yourself, write that thing down. Okay, prove yourself wrong. Prove yourself wrong. 2 weeks, 1 week, do stuff that can prove that thing wrong. I'm such a dumb person. You write it down. In 2-3 weeks, you try to prove yourself wrong. You try to go read some books, you try to go learn more stuff, more informations. You try to invest into yourself to learn more stuff. Afterwards, take that paper and you can cut that word. Because are you dumb? Let's say today I read one book. I learned new stuff, I learned new informations, I'm really good in history, let's say. So am I really a dumb person if I'm actually good in something? No? Delete? That's not true? How could I say that? How could I say that about myself? That's not even true. Think about it like that. Every single time you catch yourself saying something negative, write it down. Those things are affecting you. You want to manifest money, but you're still thinking that you're poor. How are you gonna manifest that? There are some people that are having literally insanely beautiful lives. Like really rich people. And I'm gonna tell you something, they don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve it. There are some people that are doing really bad stuff, really bad people that don't even deserve their life. And they're not even grateful about it. In this world, it's not about actually deserving it. In this world, it's about thinking and believing you deserve it. There's people that are insanely dumb. I'm sorry. There's people insanely dumb that don't even deserve what they have. And they still have it. They're still living your dream life. And good job for them. Good job for them. Why? Because they're confident, because they believe in themselves. A businessman became rich because he had the courage to start his business. He couldn't care less. He had confidence in himself. So what if I'm gonna fail? So what? So what if this is not gonna work? So what if? They literally removed that from their brain. They couldn't care less. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. So what? What's the worst thing that can happen? Okay, I'm gonna fail and I'm just gonna go back to my old life before I even had this plan. What if I'm gonna fail? Try to believe that you deserve it. It's about believing you deserve it. If you think you don't deserve it, believe you deserve it. You actually might not deserve it. But if you think you deserve it, then you will deserve it. And it will come to you. Change your mentality, and so life will change. Start journaling. This is literally the most important thing. Okay, let's say you want more money into your life, you want more abundance. Okay, take out a paper and write it down. I'm grateful because today I made, even $10. Even $10 if you made today, write it down. I'm grateful today I made those $10. You are gonna receive more. I promise you, if you're grateful for the things you have, the blessings won't stop. You are gonna keep on receiving them. You are gonna keep on receiving them. If you're grateful for even $1, if you find it on the streets, write it down. You are gonna keep on receiving more. That's how it works. Be grateful. Be grateful. Vibrate at a high frequency. Gratitude is a really high vibration. Be really specific about what you want to manifest. Okay, let's say you want to manifest money, but then you suddenly receive like $2, you find like $2 on the streets. You have to be specific. How much money do I want? What do I want my career to be? Where do I want to find this amount of money? From where do I want to receive it? Is someone gonna give it to me? Am I gonna work for it? In what condition I'm gonna receive the money? And try to like really connect with that feeling. Okay, let's say today you receive the money. How do I feel? Am I feeling happy? Am I crying? How do I feel right now that I received this money? Really get in touch with your feelings really well. So if you're not specific, a lot of weird shit can happen, like I'm really honest. Let's say you want someone to be really obsessed with you, and then you're gonna have like a psychopath like chasing you around and stuff like that. Like, you have to be insanely specific. I want love, and then you can find the cat on the streets, and that cat is gonna love you so much. So from who do I want to receive love? In what way do I want to receive love? How do I want to find that love? So be really specific. I also have this problem. Sometimes I really don't know what I want. So again, journal, take a paper, write all of those things down. What do I want? From where am I gonna get my money? From who am I gonna receive love? What do I want from my life? Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? Write all of those things down. Okay, so after you wrote down all of the stuff, who do I want to love me? From where do I want to receive the money? How much money I want? In what way am I gonna make the money? I want you to read them all. Read them all loud for yourself and try to embody the feelings. Try to get in touch with your feelings really well. Imagine it's already happening. Just get in a comfortable position, meditate a little bit, and get really good in touch with your feelings. I'm saying really good. So let's say, you said I want more money. I want, this amount of money. And then you start to imagine someone is coming to you and is giving you that money right now, or whatever you wrote there. You receive them, at your job or whatever. And you start to imagine, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? And really not only visualize it, but actually feel it. How am I feeling right now that I have this amount of money? What do I feel? Am I laughing? Am I happy? Try to really get in touch with it. This will really help you to vibrate at the frequency that you want to be at. Detachment. Listen, I know this is really hard, but that's literally one of the most important things in manifestation. So let's say you manifested a relationship, okay? But when am I gonna meet that person? When am I gonna find my soulmate? When am I gonna find love? When am I gonna find a relationship? Just give it time. Just give it time. If you're really impatient, if you're really attached and desperate over your goals, you just show that you don't actually believe that you deserve them. You just show that you actually don't believe that they're gonna happen. You just don't believe in your power. No one will be ever desperate for something that they think they can have. If you're desperate over whatever, it means you know for a fact that you can't have that thing. It's not for you, you don't deserve it. That's what your brain will believe. So stop being desperate, detach. Okay, you manifested that man, detach, leave him alone. You manifested him, why do you keep on texting him? Please reply to my message, please reply to my message, please call me, leave him alone. He couldn't care less, just leave him alone, give him time and wait. Wait, you manifested that person, you manifested the relationship, just wait. Wait until it comes to you, give it time, stop being desperate. You try to, to get in touch with your feelings, you manifest it, give it time. Detach yourself. Stop thinking about that thing for a little while. Just stop. Your energy is pushing that thing away. You want money, but you keep on thinking about it. You be desperate. You're asking yourself, why is this happening? Why I don't have them yet? Why is it not happening sooner? You push that manifestation away. You push that manifestation away from you. You push it away. It won't come to you. Keep your feelings to yourself. Stop being desperate. If you're desperate in a relationship, no one will want you. If you're desperate over money, no one will give you money. Imagine you go to an interview and those people are saying that, okay, we are gonna think about it and we are gonna contact you, and then you keep on calling, hey, am I hired? Can I come? Can I go to work? They're gonna fucking block you. Stop being desperate. Give the universe time. You are just putting limits. You're putting limits. The moment you say, what if it's not gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? I want it sooner, I want it now. You are putting limits. And it's never gonna happen. Keep those thoughts to yourself. I know it's hard. I know you want it now. I know you want it fast. There's no such thing as fast. There's no such thing as fast. the thing is, some people can manifest easier, some people can manifest harder. It's only about you and about the way you think. There's no such thing as fast or hard or 2 minutes or 10 minutes in the universe. Whoever tells you how to manifest this in 10 minutes, how to whatever, they're lying to you. You are just gonna put a limit. Okay, so in 10 minutes, I'm gonna manifest this person, and it's not gonna work. You're putting a limit. You're putting limits to yourself, to your manifestations. Let them come to you as water. Let them flow slowly. Just let them do the work. The universe knows better than you. You don't even know. What do you know? What do you know? You're just a tiny little human on a floating globe in an infinite space. You never know why the universe is letting you wait. You never know what's gonna happen. You know, maybe you want right now to take that car and go faster to work, okay? But that car is just being late. What if it was coming to the right time and then it will cause an accident? Because it was not the right time to come. So stop and be patient for things. Be patient. If something is late, if someone is late, just be patient. It happens for a reason. For a reason. Everything is happening for a reason. Even a cloud, if it has whatever shape, it's there for a reason. Just be patient and trust the universe. Stop being desperate. No one will want you. Nothing will want you. Everyone and everything will run away from you. You're just giving dumb energy. You're giving insecure energy. We don't want to be insecure. We want to be confident. Do you know how I'm saying my affirmations? I love myself. I'm rich. I'm abundant. Everything in my life works perfectly. I'm saying right now I believe myself. Right now I truly believe myself when I say this. I'm not only saying it because I want to give you an example. That's the thing. I truly believe it with my soul. I believe it. Right now if my arm is broken, I'm just gonna say my arm is broken. And I'm gonna believe it because I know that's the truth. I can see it with my eyes. You have to believe it without seeing it with your eyes. But believe it as it's already there. Imagine you're seeing it with your eyes. Do you believe it? Believe it. Imagine you're living there. You are already there. It's already happening. It's your life. That's your life. You want to become a millionaire. That's for a reason. It's because that millionaire side, it's in you. And it wants to expand. Let it happen. It happens for a reason. You know, desires and dreams are not random. They are here for a reason. If you want to become a doctor, if you want to become an artist, it's because that's you inside. And that part of you just wants to expand, just wants more. It is a part of you. It's already you. But you're just not in the right place to let it expand. You're not in the right place. That's the thing. You were always the millionaire that you wanted to be. You are always the loved person that you wanted to be, but you're just not in the right place. If you're not in the right place, at the right frequency, those things that you want can expand. They can't expand. Vision boards and journaling. Anything you want, everything you want, write it down. This personality and this life that we have now is created by us since we were little. We grew up, you know, we learned that thing from our mother, that thing from our father, we learned, those things from our friends. We just learned and picked up whatever we thought it was more resonable with us. So we created our own personality. We created this self that you have now, this life that you live in. What makes you think that you can't just turn yourself around? If you created yourself, what makes you think that you just can't create another version of yourself? Make vision boards, do journaling, whatever you want to become in this life, whatever dream that you have, write it down and focus on it. Every single day, focus on that thing. Let's say you want to manifest a healthier body, you want to manifest, yourself looking better and whatever, you want to manifest a good aspect, So write those things down. What am I gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym. Tomorrow I'm gonna go for a walk. Tomorrow I'm gonna drink more water. Tomorrow I'm gonna start to work more on my makeup and the way I look, and to work more with my undertones and stuff like that. So just step by step, reinvent yourself. Start step by step. Journal. What do I want to do? I want to be rich. Okay, how can I start today? What can I build today? Today I'm gonna start saving money to open my business. Today I'm gonna find a business partner, someone that wants to do the same thing as me. So try it step by step, reinvent yourself. Vision boards are insanely real. If I show you my vision board that I created at the start of the year, and the year is not even finished, you are gonna be shocked if you're gonna see how many of those things I accomplished. Is literally crazy. Almost every single thing. They're insanely real. If you look at them, try to observe, to know where you're going, but don't obsess over it. What if it doesn't work out? What if I'm not going there? What if that's not gonna happen? What if blah 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 blah? I know where I'm going. I see the path and I'm working towards it step by step. I'm grateful that I'm able to work out on it. There are some people, they don't even have an imagination. The fact that you can create a lifestyle for yourself in your imagination and you have dreams and desires, this is insanely beautiful. You should be grateful for that. You're a creative person. You're a person that actually wants to do something with their life. You wake up every day, you want to do something with your life. There are people, they're living for nothing. There are people, they don't even have a plan for this life. They're just living. They're just living and they're sad and they're depressed because they don't know where they're going. So be grateful for that. I'm grateful that I get to dream. I'm grateful that I have plans, that I have dreams, that I have desires. I'm so thankful for it. Ask yourself questions. Why do I want that? Why do I want to be a millionaire? Why do I want to have my own business? Why do I want a relationship? Take again your paper with your dreams on it and ask yourself, why do I want to be a millionaire? Do I want the freedom? Do I want to go on vacations? Do I want the money to buy things that I could never afford? What am I gonna do with that money? Be really specific. Try to connect so much with your feelings that you know already every single thing, like you're already living there. Your subconscious mind is already living there. Even if you're not living there physically, you have to live there mentally. Train your mind into believing you're actually there. Act like you're already there. Act like it. Why do I want a healthy body? So I can feel better about myself, so I can become more confident. Why do I want that? Why do I want my own house? Do I want privacy? What do I really want? Focus on that. Why do I want that? Why do I want that? Really be really specific about it. Think about it. Sometimes you have some dreams that are not even relating to you. Sometimes just there are people that just whispered your whole life into your ear. You have to become a doctor. You have to become that. You have to do that. Probably you don't want that. Your subconscious mind only absorbed it because it believed that it's the best answer to your life, because that's the only thing that you heard your whole life. When I was younger, my mom always pressured me to become a doctor, do that, do this. And I actually wanted it for a while, but not because I was identifying myself for it. So really ask yourself, do I really want this? Why do I really want this? Ask yourself, do I really want it? So if you ask yourself, why do you want that? Why do I want to become a doctor? And I have no answer for it. Why? Because I don't want to become one. I really don't want to become one, so I have no answer for it, but probably you do. And if you want to become a doctor, probably because you want to save people, because you want to be there for people, you want to take care of them. You want to, you are just really, really passionate. You like biology and stuff like that. You are really interested about the human body. So just try to find reasons for yourself. Why do I want to become that? And do you actually like those things? Let's say I want money because I want freedom. Do you like freedom? Do you like that? Do you really want that? Ask yourself those things. Allow your manifestations to come to life. You can't just pray for money and then just refuse anyone who tries to help you. You can't just pray for a better job and then cry and hate your life only because you lost your old job. You can't just pray for love and then hate yourself and look yourself into the mirror and think about how ugly and how fat you are. You can't just do that. You're literally declining your manifestations. You're pushing them away. You're showing them the fact that you don't want them anymore. How can you say you want to be rich, you want to be famous, this and that, and then you cry because you lost your job? You cry because you lost your job. Why did you lose your job? Your vision has to be in another part. The money that you want, the fame that you want, it was not there. You couldn't receive it from that job. Okay, if you pray for money and someone is randomly coming you, hey, do you need help? Do you need this? Do you accept it? God is working with people. You pray for money, but then you refuse whoever's offer. Why are you doing this? You want to be famous, but then you're really, really afraid to post on social media. You're really shy, you're scared of whatever people are gonna say about you. How do you want to become famous? You pray for flowers, but you don't even have something to put them in. The universe is gonna give you flowers, but what are you gonna do with them? You have nowhere to put them. Let your manifestation happen. Allow your manifestations to happen. After you pray, just accept whatever is gonna happen, because it's the middle of the prayer. Accept it. You are praying for power, for courage, but then you cry, you are in depression, because why is that thing happening in your life? Why do I have to work constantly? Why do I have to do that? Why do I always have to take the lead? You prayed for power. You prayed for power, and now it's testing you. Do you really have the power to get over this? Do you really have the courage to get over this? Accept it. Allow your manifestations to happen. That's what I'm telling you by being really specific. You can say you want to feel more brave. You can say you want to be more confident. It's gonna just send you a really hard mission so you can receive power and confidence from it. So be really specific with whatever you're praying. If you're praying for a true relationship, for a loving relationship, be prepared to lose people in your life because they were never the love that you prayed for. Those people never felt love for you. And you prayed for love, so they might leave because they're not what you prayed for. They're not what you manifested, so let them go. How to create a really specific vision board and one that is gonna work really well. So I want you to take again the paper with your goals. I want you that paper to keep it really good somewhere. Read your goals. What do I want? Do I want money this year? Do I want a healthier body? Do I want a new job? Do I want a new partner? What do I want this year? And really think about it really specifically. Go on Pinterest and look those things up. For example, let's say this year I want more money. Look it up. Money, job, career, whatever. Download the pictures that you think they're resonating a lot with your dreams, and do that for each dream that you have for this year. Also, don't push yourself too far because, as I told you, every dream comes with a negative side. So just print those images, stick them, use tape, just put them on a cardboard and put that cardboard anywhere. Just stick it to a wall, on a table, whatever, anywhere you think you can just look at it every single day. You can see it every day, every night. If you can't carry it with you, you're sleeping at someone, just take a picture on it on your phone. Just look at the picture every day. Just look at it, look at every single picture and repeat them in your mind. Also put some quotes there. It helped me a lot. Trust me, it's real as fuck. You are gonna be shocked again if I show you how many things I achieved from there. Just look it up. Your brain is literally gonna drive you there. You're gonna see that thing every single day. That's such a huge motivation. You don't understand. You see your dream life every single day in pictures. Of course you all want to get there faster. Keep yourself delusional. Whoever told you that being delusional is crazy, whoever tells you that you're too delusional, what's that supposed to mean? What is realistically? Tell me, what do you mean being realistic? What's realistically for you? Aren't we like just flesh and bones walking on a floating rock in a space? We are literally floating in an infinite space. We don't know anything about all of this. You have a fucking sky with some clouds up your head. It's like a video game. It's like a fucking video game. You're a robot with a conscious mind. How is this realistically? People don't believe in magic, but you are magic. The fact that you're literally a brain in flesh and bones, thinking and eating and breathing and just living your life and just being comfortable with that. The oceans, the rain, the snow, everything is magic. It's like a video game. Is this realistically? Probably is realistically because we just accepted this. We just accepted that we're just a brain, we in a house and we're just living and doing whatever. We just accepted this, but it's actually magic. What's realistic? I don't know about realistic. I only see magic when I look out. When you go outside, really, if you don't believe in magic, if you don't believe in manifestations, go outside. Go for a walk in a forest, in nature. What are you seeing there? Isn't that magically? Isn't that magic? Aren't you already a magical being? What do you mean you're too crazy, you're too delusional? Delusional doesn't exist. In my world, it doesn't exist. My delusion saved me. When I was at my lowest point and I just wanted to disappear, my delusionals helped me. I was so... you know how delusional I am? I'm not even kidding right now. If you listen to my goals, if you listen to my dreams, you're literally gonna think I'm crazy. You're gonna believe I'm a psychopath. I'm insanely delusional. Even if I know something is not possible for me, I'm still gonna believe it's possible. In my world, it's possible. I don't know about your world, I don't know about your life, but in my world, everything is possible for me. Being delusional saved me more than being realistic. Being delusional was the only thing that I had when I was at my lowest point and I just wanted to disappear. My whole life that I have now were once delusionals that I used to have when I was a little kid, and no one believed I could get here. My life is just a build up by my delusionals. I created this with my delusionals, with my unrealistically delusionals. I created this. So can you? Can you? If I could, why am I any special than you? With what am I any special than you? Why not you? I have arms, I have legs, so you do? Act like the character you want to become. Again, take the paper with your dreams and read them out. And create a character in your mind that has the life that you just written down on that paper. Let's say your character name is Lola, you know? So Lola is rich, Lola is confident, Lola is beautiful. So just create this character, you know? And let's say you wake up in the morning and something really bad is happening, you know? Your boyfriend cheated on you, you just got out of your, you know, you just lost your job, you just got kicked out, and a lot of really bad stuff are happening. You just think about it. What will Lola do in this situation? How would Lola act in this situation? For the smallest thing, just get into your character. Right now you're going outside and, you know, someone is making fun of you. How would Lola act? Will she stand up for herself? Will she just stay there and cry and let them laugh at her? What will she do? Just act like the character you want to become. Get really, really good in touch with your dreams and your dream life. Whatever you want to become, act like it. Create this character, act like it. Put it a name, whatever, so it will be easier. How will she act? Just copy your dream version of yourself. Okay, guys, this was all for today. What? Okay guys, this was all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and of course learned something. Also, if you want to keep up with more videos like that, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and see you next time.